Editor's note, I didn't actually record any development footage like me making the game. I bring it up once in like the script where I forgot to make a model, but I just did not record me actually making the game. That's why you're seeing whatever game I decided to put up in the background here. Hello everyone, I'm ZBoard77, and this is kind of awkward, at least it is for me, because I already tried this once, and I gave myself a week deadline, and failed, because I got sick. So now I just have a dead script.
So fuck it, round 2. I have a month to get this done, roll the camera!
I started on December 3rd making a 3D model for an AK-47. I did start this project late in the day, so I could only get the AK done. I also forgot to record it. But I did manage to think of a name. Project Inferno. It's a working title, but I might change it later. And with the name decided, for now, I have made a management board. I am taking this shit seriously, unlike last time. Before I started coding, I'm gonna want a few models for guns and enemies in the future. So I spent December 4th doing just that. I made a Mossberg 500 and a Glock 19. Friday, December 5th. I spent a few hours contemplating if I should design more or actually make the game. I think I'll start working on the game. Surely this won't bite me in the ass. In total, I managed to make a 3D player that can jump and crouch. Very nice. I did try to make a 3D model of a tree, but I am bad at modeling. So I just drew one. Trees will act like Mario 64, I guess. December 6th. I got a lot done today. I managed to get a working AK and a working Glock, with proper reloading and shooting and damage. I don't really know why I'm writing this like a diary, but Dear Diary. On December 7th, I started work on the tutorial map and a weapon pickup system. I should probably figure out how to make enemies as well. That's kind of important. And I got the lad, the noob, to get some lines for Star General, and I made weapon pickups work. It was pretty easy too. I also started making trees.
I fucking hate making trees!
But alas, I finished a weapon inventory system, added in voice triggers, for being really early in the game timeline. I have made a lot of progress. I could actually get this done! I just need some sound effects, a shotgun, pistol, working enemies, a few levels. How hard could that be? December 8th, a little bit of polish. December 9th, I am back at it. I start today with a design for the general kind of suit / armor the force you're a part of wears. Then I tried modeling it in Blender. After making the model, looks kinda like shit, I was gonna rig it. But then I realized, rigging sucks. So I just opened Mixamo. After getting the sit pose I needed, I made a cooler to sit on. Literally just a square. Don't worry about that. And a logo for the game. Again, unfinished. So I made a main menu. And since my jumping code was complete dog, I just removed gravity for a second and then re-enabled it to give it a more floaty feel. I'm fixing things. Might as well also add the pistol. Next thing I did was design more maps, and I got the GOAT Unicorn Sparkle Draws to make me a character design for enemies. Always great to work with her. I wake up upon the light of December 11th. Wait, December 11th? What happened to the dead?
We don't talk about December 10th.
So I started work on the enemy AI today. Had to start it at some point, and it was only mildly annoying. So I started work on the level 2 as well, Brokeville. Yes, that is literally the name. Why did I name it that? But right now, it's just a cube. Let's add some sound effects. Or I was gonna add sound effects, but I got distracted turning Soldier 68 into Gojo, so I could add a kick. Only to realize that it was just as pointless as me, and I'm just gonna use the full body model. Then I fell asleep. December 12th. So the Game Awards just happened. No Half-Life 3 though. Anyways, time to add kicking because I'm horrible at managing stuff. Now that you can kick, I started work on the sound effects, pretty basic stuff, I started work on the shotgun, but I didn't know how to angle a raycast. After asking Miss GPT, I figured it out. I don't like using AI, but it's just an angle for some raycast, so I think it's fine. I still made the rest of the code, animations, and models. Then I improved player movement. I switched to sprinting, to be honest, this old shit. I improved the enemy code a lot. I gave you a health indicator, started work on the first house in Brokeville, then I hit the hay. I wanted to add arms, but for arms to work, I need them to sync with the animations. And I can either use inverse kinematics, which I don't know how to do, or make arm animations for every existing weapon animation. Guess what I picked?
Neither. I decided to rewrite every single animation and rework my entire animation code.
So after remaking every single animation, I removed kicking. I didn't feel like it fit. Then I added bee hopping and you go fast. Whilst reworking the animations, I wanted to give the shotgun pull-out animation a flip, just because, simply,
Unity sucks balls at animation!
every time the gun reached a 90-degree downward position, it would go crazy with spins to get a 90-degree forward position. I don't know why Unity struggles with simple animation tweening like this, but it made me want to pull my hair out. I mean, it's literally just a spin. What the fuck? I also swapped the run function again. A little indecisive on that. I needed a helicopter for the tutorial, and I forgot I was going to draw it. So I went on Sketchfab. Found a free used model by Anton Mook. Sorry if I butchered your name, but that's hard to read. And plopped it in. It even came with a free animation, which I will be using. I don't really like using other people's work, but I needed a helicopter, so I continued work on Brokeville. Not really much else to do. I also changed the name of Brokeville to Halo Labs. Then I got bored and started work on the enemy model. Then I passed out and started work on the final part of Halo Labs. Then finished Halo Labs, Christmas Day. Now, the very perceptive of you may have noticed that I've only brought up 2 levels. That's because I made
Only 2 levels.
It's almost the end of the month and year, and I only made
2 levels.
Let me give you a little insight on how I make levels. Step 1, I get an idea for a level. Step 2, I draw the level on paper. Step 3, I block out the level layout in Unity. Step 4, I add enemies and level events. Step 5, I model the level in Blender. Guess where I'm stuck at?
Step 1, I'm stuck at step 1, and Halo Labs didn't even make it to step 5.
So I could either spend the rest of development time working on 1 or 2 good levels and finish Halo Labs, or I could spend the rest of my development time making completely ugly but functional levels. Or I could break this challenge and take more than a month to make the game. I watched a video called I Built My Own Phone, because innovation is sad right now, by YouTuber Markin Plaza. And watching this video made me realize this entire challenge is stupid. I shouldn't slap a bunch of walls together. I shouldn't leave the levels bare. I shouldn't rush the game. That's what happened to Sonic 06, and look how that turned out. I ended up picking option 3. This script has had no revision. This is the first and final draft, so you could see what was going through my head whilst making this game. And so this won't be I made a game in a month, or whatever I was going to title it. This is Project Inferno, Devlog 1. I will see you next time, and thank you for watching.
Welcome to the training camp, cadet. Here you will train. There is a path your way. You can figure out the rest. Before you, there are weapons and targets. Be efficient and take them out. Well done, cadet. Make your way to the end of the course to get your final grade.